Gotta get the creepy little hands in it. They're the best part. I know. Isn't she great? Oh. Hey, Hunter, can we kill the music too? Good evening, everyone. Welcome down to Cranky Sam. We're going to start with trivia here in just a couple of minutes. If you'd like to play along with us, it is free. So just come grab some slips and a pen. And we'll get going here in just a couple of minutes.
How many do I grab?
We'll have 4 rounds tonight. You can grab 4. I would only get 1 at a time because I would spell all over them, but I'll leave that up to you. I got it. How are you? Well, thanks. Ever so classy and tacky for you. It's a jar, but it's her tiny hands that really freak me out. Tiny hands.
And then grab big, big one for in case will be.
Did he give you a rundown of what prizes were?
Yeah. So 3 was under there.
Yeah, got it.
Second and first are leaving.
Okay. I got 3 dumb things to add to them. So look at that horse. That's a great first place horse. Thank you, darling. I'll leave you with this because it's really nice, but I don't need it. All right, you're right. I do need it.
Now I'll get the gift cards too.
Gift cards for regular, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think they were getting gift cards. We did what shirts,
Oh, we only need one.
medals. Doesn't want that. Just don't try to get those going live.
When do you want to do a knighting ceremony for the gift cards 7 week by night?
Wait, the gift cards. Wait,
So
so
the medals, right?
I think we can call everybody out. Be like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Gotta get down on one knee, sorting.
it's in a bold knees, biatch. Yeah. With I wish I would have brought like something dumb, like a feather duster to do it.
I can do it. I'm gonna grab you another duster. You want one?
No, we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
I think by then I'm going to do it after somebody add their scores from tonight into it.
Yeah.
So chances are most people kind of take off by then. Like,
Totally. Appreciate it.
yeah, should be good. Thank you, Bob. Just you can grab 4 of those. We'll have 4 rounds tonight and 1 pen out of the cup then. And I'll explain everything else before we get started. It's pretty straightforward, but you never know. Sure. Alrighty, folks, last call. If you'd like to join us for trivia, we're going to start in 1 minute. Come grab slips and a pen if you want to play. I have this what?
I'm so like,
So you guys, you're playing on a team, I'm guessing, right?
yeah.
Well, you only need one per round, so you can grab four. We'll have 4 rounds. You only need one pen, too. But whatever works for you. Alrighty, friends and lovers, let's get this show on the road. If it's your first time down or it's been a while, check out those screens. Here's the basics for tonight. We'll have 4 rounds of 10 questions each question worth 1 point. And you can star 1 round. That means circle that star in the corner a bunch of times. That will double your total points for that round. You can only use it once, so use it wisely. We won't do any repeats tonight, so take notes as we go through. I'll give you a couple minutes at the end of each round to check your answers. And prizes tonight, first place is a $30 drink card. Second place is a $20 drink card. Third place tonight is this creepy little old lady jar topper with itty bitty tiny disturbing hands. So she could be yours if you do well, but not too well down here tonight. We also have a very dumb prize for the best team name. So come up with something silly. It's even stupider than a creepy old lady jar. You only have 4 rules, so please follow them. First of all, no cell phones out during rounds at all. Feel free to narc on your neighbors. We have a 6-person team limit. If you have more than 6, you can still play, but you can't win. Please make sure to mark over 6 people at the top of your sheet. Keep your answers quiet, and remember, it's just trivia, so simmer down if you feel your blood pressure rising. With all that said, let's dive right into our round number 1, which tonight is Girl Power, Badass Young Women in Literature. 10 questions about literary ladies who kick butt at a young age. And with that being said, make sure your team names are at the top. Let's dive right into our first round here. Start with question number 1. What female sleuth, a counterpart to the Hardy Boys, first appeared in 1930 and was featured in 175 novels? Name that sleuth.
This is your trivia bit.
Isn't she gorgeous? Alrighty, folks, I'll give you about 10 more seconds, so take some notes or write down your guess before we move on to question number 2. And speaking of number 2, here we are. What precocious girl learns the dark truths about the Jim Crow South as her father, Atticus, defends an innocent black man? Name that character. Ten seconds. Take some notes if you need to. Move on to question number 3 in our girl power round here. Swedish author Astrid Lindgren created what superhumanly strong girl who lives with her animal friends in the Villa Villacula? Name that character. Quick note, always be as specific as possible, please, putting in last names or details whenever you can. 10 seconds. Question number 4 in our Young Women of Literature, along with her date demon Pan, what young woman finds herself embroiled in a cosmic war between Lord Asriel and a deity figure known as the Authority? Look for the name of the character.
Right, exactly.
And second. Question number 5, looking for the name of a novel here. What Riches to Rags to Riches novel was based on a short story entitled Sarah Crew or What Happened at Miss Minchin's? Can look for the name of the novel. Ten seconds. Question number 6 in our Young Women of Literature. Anne of Green Gables follows Anne Shirley in the fictional town of Avonlea, located in what Canadian province? Name the Canadian province. Ten seconds. Oh, no, that's a lie. 20 seconds, though. Now 10 seconds. Take some notes if you need to. You'll have time at the end. Oval action number 7. Titular character from a Neil Gaiman novel finds an alternative world ruled over by a twisted version of her mother with black buttons for eyes. Name that character / book. Ten seconds. Question number 8, just 3 more here. Featured in 8 eponymous novels, what mischievous young girl often agitates her older sister Beezus with her imaginative antics? Name that character. Ten seconds. Number 9 here in our Young Women of Literature. Growing up in a neglectful home, what bookish magical girl story was made into a 2010 Tony Award winning musical? Name that character / musical. Ten seconds. And finally, number 10, if no list of mine could not have Hermione on it, Hermione Granger, the whip smart and valiant friend of Harry Potter, has a ginger cat named what? What's Hermione's cat's name? Huh? 10 seconds. You guys like that one? I figured. I kind of put it in to screw with the old people. They're like, who the hell are these little girls? I'm like, scars. And just like that, round number 1 is done. Take a moment to check over your answers. I'll give you 2 minutes starting now. And turn your slips in upside down in front of the ugly, disturbing old lady jar. Wait. 1 minute gone. You have 1 minute left to get all slips turned in. Don't be late. I will scold you. Right there for me. Thirty seconds. Last call for slips, folks. Last call. Ah, thank you, dear.
Thank you. Sorry.
You're okay. I just like to scold people.
Just a bingo.
Oh, yeah, where we come around, yeah.
Oh, well,
And I'm like, listen, you guys got to do some work tonight. Alrighty, folks, let's check those answers. And just a reminder, this is the last night of our summer trivia or summer tournament. So make sure to add your numbers. That will announce the winners at the end. A female sleuth was Nancy Drew. You might have heard of her. Originally written by the same guy that did the Hardy Boys, and then so many ghostwriters. The precocious girl who learned about the South. We're looking for Scout Finch. Here's what's funny is I took just Scout, but one team put Scout Fish. And I was like, oh, I can't take that. I'm so sorry. That superhumanly strong girl was not Wonder Woman. It was Pippi Longstocking. Pippi Longstocking. That girl with a demon named Pan. We were looking for Lyra Belacqua. One team put Laura Belanaqua. I couldn't take it, but I still love you and respect you. That Riches to Rags to Riches 1905 novel was A Little Princess. A Little Princess. I am the princess in rags and tatters. I'm a princess inside. Uppity little twat. Anna Green Gables. Lots of good guesses. Only a few correct answers. Took place on Prince Edward Island. Prince Edward Island. That titular character from Neil Gaiman. The spelling on this one was really important because half of the book she's complaining it's Coraline. I took it as long as you had C-O-R, not if you put Caroline, any version of it. I could not take it. Epically sorry. Now, boo to you, sir. Show some damn respect. Ramona Quimby. Ramona Quimby had an older sister named Beezus. In fact, she first arrived in the book Ramona and Beezus. That neglectful home, bookish and magical girl. That should have been your insight. 3 teams said Madeline. Unfortunately, you were close, but no cigar. We are looking for, wait for it here, Matilda. Revolting children. And last but not least, a good old pretty deep dive into Harry Potter here. We were looking for the name of Hermione's cat, which is Crookshanks. Crookshanks. So let's check your scores. Yeah, you did. We had one perfect score, one score of just 1 point, and everything in between. So let's see where your team ended up here. We had 4 teams speaking about pink. I'm sorry, I don't know how to type it upside down. I also don't care. And coming in first place is Witty Lil Titty with 20 points. They used their star for that. Second place is the Pink Pony Club, who got 7 right for a total of 14. And in third place is Supple Minds, Flaccid Bodies, coming in currently in third. Favorite team name, a lot of you went for pink, and again, I don't care, even though I know who they are, it's not because of that, but Witty Lil Titty is my favorite team name for the night. These guys are receiving a DVD version of Monster Bucks 10th Anniversary Volume 2 on DVD. If you want to watch a bunch of bros shoot animals, come get it from me, please. You will have hours of fun if you still own a DVD player. Actually, I think it's 48 minutes of fun. So, all right, folks, get your team name at the top. Remember to put your number down if you're part of our tournament. And let's move into round number 2 tonight. And just to let you folks know, there's about a 30-second delay from what I do on my computer here to what you see on the screens. So if things get clunky, I apologize. I'm doing my best. Also, tell me how good I'm doing. Tell me I'm pretty. Tell me I'm handsome. Our second round is a random round. And here's your first question, 10 random questions. What was the name of the first lunar module to land on the moon? Name that module. What? Yeah, I would really appreciate it. And seconds, take some notes if you need to. Question number 2 in our random round. What U.S. state borders only one other? And seconds, take some notes if you need to. Question number 3. Who's the first black man? Sounds clunky, but I'll describe it. To win an Oscar. Name that actor or director. And seconds. Moving on to question number 4 in our random round. The phrase "don't fly too close to the sun" references what mythical Greek youth?
I could like something to help like this.
That's like a something to see that. That's pretty standard when you get regulars, right? Yeah. 10 seconds. Question number 5 in our random round. What real life person was known as the Maid of Orleans? I don't mind. It's quicker for me to score.
Yeah. 10 seconds. Moving on right along here to question number 6. What's the real life location of the streets found on the Monopoly board?
This is called a monthly passage. Sound like this.
10 seconds. Move on to question number 7. I only do one sports ball question per night. Here it is.
In the MLB, what is the distance from the back point of home plate to the front of the pitching rubber? I said rubber. Be specific.
Want another?
Yes, please. 10 seconds. Question number 8. What city was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. assassinated in? Name that city. Glorious, thank you, dear.
You're welcome. That makes me nervous by your computer.
Yeah. 10 seconds. Question number 9, just 2 more in our random round. During the 2003 MTV Video Music Awards, what 2 iconic pop singers memorably shared a kiss on stage? Ooh la la. Ten seconds. Can take notes if you need to. You'll have 2 minutes afterward. And finally, number 10 in our random round. According to the old adage, what does early to bed and early to rise make a man? Be complete and specific. Hello, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Why is there like call you throughout the room? Where
Yeah.
you stand?
Yeah, she's haunted as all fuck. Definitely.
10 seconds.
Take them.
That is going to do it for round number 2. We're flying through here. I'll give you 2 minutes starting now to check your answers and bring up your slips. Upside down in front of the creepy old lady, please.
wanted to make sure you know that where King's
Oh,
belongs to you.
vitally important. Okay, I will add that apostrophe S. Very important stuff here.
All right, folks, 1 minute to get those slips in. 1 minute.
Always upside down here, Paul. Let's get, otherwise I get confused. She great. Did you see her creepy hands? God, tiny they are.
All right, folks, 10 seconds. Last call for slips, please. Hey, folks, mark your calendars now. We got the Montana Brewers Oktoberfest happening down here on September 28th. Tickets are $35, but it includes food, all sorts of Oktoberfest beers from brewers across the state. Prizes for best dressed, the Stein holding competition. I'll just say I hosted it last year, and it is truly a kick in your drunken pants, or your drunken labor host, I should say. Mark your calendars, come on down. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh, hey, how's it going, man? Oh, it's good to see you. Shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. Oh, the joy of it all. Together. Hi, guys. You should join these. You should join these four gals.
Pretty far up here.
I know. You have to dive into answers.
It's so pretty.
I don't need so it's Micah who's choreographed for us. Listen, this is Jay from MAT's down in town. Let him sit with you guys at least have some drinks. Oh shit.
Pork stove. There's only three. You okay, three?
Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, costumer, me, and a floater. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's go. Alrighty, crew. We're gonna dive into
the answers here in just a second once the computer catches up. I will admit we did have a goose egg for this round, but we had some great scores as well. Question number one, we were looking for the name of the lunar module that landed, not the mission or anything else. So we're looking for the Eagle, as in the Eagle has landed. Not a trick question, but might have tricked you up. That U.S. state that only borders one other one is Maine. It's just attached right there to New Hampshire. The cool Vermont, as far as I'm concerned. First black man to win an Oscar was Sidney Poitier. Some people said Morgan Freeman. A couple of people said Samuel L. Jackson. I was like, you guys. I think Samuel's made the most money, but I don't think he won any awards. If you hear the phrase, don't fly too close to the sun, that comes from Icarus and his father Daedalus. They made wings held together by wax, and then he flew to the sun, and they melted, and he died. The Maid of Orleans is better known as by us as Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc. A lot of people guess New York for this one. You're not too far away, but I think shittier, trashier, nightmarish. Atlantic City, New Jersey is where we're at. I would have been kinder on this one, except that enough people got it right. I had to power through. That official distance is 60 feet and 6 inches. Gotcha. Wonderful. You're stupid. I can't believe you didn't know that. One team did put 7 feet question mark, and I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty close. MLK Jr. was assassinated in the beautiful city of Memphis, Tennessee. At those 2003 awards, it was only 21 years ago. I can't believe you guys don't remember this scandalous kiss that happened between Britney Spears and Madonna. Oh my gosh, but they're both girls. That's crazy. And last but not least, according to the old adage, early to bed and early to rise makes a man boring as all hell. Oh, I didn't make a sign for it. Healthy, wealthy, and wise is the answer. Healthy, wealthy, and wise. And also probably kind of a dud at parties. They're like, oh, it's 10 o'clock. I really need to go home. Lame. Let's check your scores, though, and see how y'all are doing. And we have 2 more rounds after this. A lot of people still have their stars to use. So it's our first goose egg up the top. Don't feel bad. It is just trivia. Don't panic. Got a new player in as well. And here we are in a second here at the top of the list. Come From Behind has come from behind to take first place with 27 points. The Witty Little Titties at 26, and tied for third is Summer, Hardly Know Her, and Pink Schmink Pirates, both tied with 25. I'm excited, folks. We got an extra speaker in here so we can do music rounds. So round number 3 is going to be an audio round, and it's going to be TV theme songs. Yeah. How this is going to work is that I will play about the first 30 to 45 seconds of a TV song, then move on directly to the next one. It's going to be hard to time with this delay, but All I need you to do is name the composer of this. No, just name the TV show. Name the piano player for each of these versions. Just looking for the name of the song. Might get a little loud for you. I want to make sure everybody can hear in the fact. But again, we're just going to play through pretty smooth and easy here. And I'll try to time this with the cards as much as possible. So let's wait until this screen pops up here. Please don't shout out answers or sing along any words that might be a part of them as much as possible. Here we go with number 1. Name the TV show this is the theme song for. All right, make your notes. We'll be moving on here soon to number 2. Here's number 2. For all of you that didn't know little girls' books from the 80s. Make your guess. Moving on in about 10-ish seconds. And number 3. Make some notes or make a guess. We're moving on quickly here to number 4. That's your only time. We won't repeat these. Here's number 4. Your guess. Moving on here soon. Well, we'd have to because the song's over. Here's number 5. Why? Shh. That was number 5. Here's number 6. Take those guesses. Moving on here soon Here's number 7. Those guesses going to be moving on here to number 8 soon. And here is number 8. Actually, I lied. I'll go through and give you about 10 more seconds of each song in order here. But make a guess or take some notes on number 8 before we move on to number 9 here. Don't shout out answers just because you finally know one. Your ignorance is no excuse for shouting. Here to number 10, and then I will give you 10 seconds for each one again here. Here's number 10. It's easy if you know them. All questions are easy if you know them.
It's like,
All of these are iconic to me,
right.
so it's hard to tell. Alrighty, folks, hold on to your slips for a second. I'm going to go back and play just a short 10-second chunk in the middle of each of these, just as a reminder for you. This is number 1. Here's number 2. And number 3. Number 4. It's number 4. Number 5. I'll skip to the middle here. That was number 5. Here's number 6. This is number 6. Let's move on to number 7.
It's pretty fun, right? Yeah.
Number 8. This is number 8. Number 9. And finally, number 10. This is your last time to hear this one.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my darling.
Yes, thank you.
And that is it, my friends. Let's get those slips turned in as soon as you can, please. Let's get all those slips up in 1 minute, please. I'll give you 1 minute from right now.
Since you wait, wait, wait. Do you see her tiny hands? That's what really gets. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, right, almost here. Oh, you're okay. Otherwise, I get real confused. I'll be honest with you.
Last call for slips, please. Last call.
Yes. I'll take one more, but then I'm doing the Great Dragon. Please. Thank you.
That is two.
So, no.
Righty, folks, let's check those answers to round number 3, our TV theme song round. Number one, I think everybody got this one. That is Game of Thrones. Just a tiny little show. It's really obscure. Nobody's ever heard of it. Here's number two. I think most everybody got this one too, which is kind of a nod to like how cool that show was. That's the Andy Griffith Show. This one's not a good show, but if you watched it, oh yeah, no, screw all of you. That's Beverly Hills 90210. God, just listen to it. Ugh. That was King of the Hill, Arlen, Texas. Went on to number 5. I need you to be specific on this one, and a lot of people weren't necessarily. Star Trek The Next Generation. Dude, don't mess with nerds in the title of Star Trek movies. We get real up in our business about it. Here's number 6. Two people guys love both. Very similar era, very different show. That's Charlie's Angels. Charlie's Angel. Here's number 7. It's the in the middle that really was the clue. Yeah, this show drove me nuts as well. Let's move on to number 8. I just realized they have this on Prime, maybe, and I'm watching it. It's not as good as I remember, but it's a lot of fun. That's Murder, She Wrote. Murder, She Wrote. Oh, Angela, you naughty turd. That shitty town in Maine has more murders than anywhere in the world per capita, I think. Here's number 9 for you. This is The Office. American version. Thank you for some of you for putting that down. Somebody guessed that this was the Rick Steves travel song, and I was like, you're even nerdier than I am, but it's not quite. This is number 10. It was Knight Rider. The Hoss. David Hasselhoff. He's often right now. Oh, David Hasselhoff. David Hasselhoff. Ooh, yeah. David Hasselhoff. I'll leave this glorious beat playing while we check your scores. Also, if you were these first two, M. Off at 406 and Franco, you might be the same person. I'll combine those scores. Always make sure to use the same name, please.
Franco, that's me.
Is that you? Same?
Yeah,
Great. But you didn't turn him on before?
No.
Okay. Somebody came and left them, so I'll keep you like you are.
So here we are. Let's check those scores now. Here, starting at the top of the list here. Damn It Pink has moved up into first place with a total of 36 points. In second place, No Pink on This Brain with 35. And tied for third is Summer, I Hardly Know Her, and Pink Schmink Pirates. Let me chat with this lovely gal up here. We're going to dive into round number 4 here in just a moment.
Can you for you?
Get us first for this last round. But we definitely put our this is that.
Is that you guys right there?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Let me just score. Like I just missed it.
Let me just score one really quick. I left a team behind. Little team. They deserve points too.
the tournament. I forgot to put our number on the first two
Oh,
rounds.
that's great. I'll get it in now then. Perfect. Yep.
Thank you.
All right, folks, I'm gonna get these quick scored up and get some points changed. We're gonna move on to our final round of the night, though. It's rebuses. If you don't know what those are, good luck. No, I'm just kidding. I'll explain them as we go. Just give me 2 seconds to adjust some scores, and we will get it going for you. Come from behind, by the way. You got 7 points that round, which moves you into a solid third place. They only have 1 point separating first to second to third. Oh, and you're part of our tournament. Let me get that on there too.
Okay.
So rebuses, what the hell are rebuses? You've seen them before. I almost guarantee they are a pictorial way of describing a common word or phrase. So I'll give you an example before we start here. They're very literal, a little punny, kind of stupid. So if you saw this picture and you think of a common word or phrase, we would be looking for paint by numbers. Paint by numbers, okay? So each of these will be a visual representation of a word or phrase. Again, they're usually pretty silly, kind of stupid, and we'll see how well you do. All I need is that phrase these pictures are representing. Try to start you off easy. We'll see from there. Prep yourselves. Here is number 1. Check out number 1. What word or phrase is being represented by this picture?
Rebuses.
I will give you about 15 more seconds on this one to move on to number 2. Again, no repeats, so take notes if you can. Use the back of your sheet, your hand, your partner's face, whatever you need. And here's number 2. What word or phrase does this image represent? Keep your guesses quiet. Try to be as specific as possible. Remember, they are punny visual representations of words or phrases. Gonna be moving on here soon to number 3. Take some notes if you need to. And here's number 3. What does that represent? Again, your answer should be in standard, straight up English. And you have about 10 more seconds till we move on to number 4 in our rebus round. It's not important you know what they are, you just have to know how they work. Here it is, number 4. What does this visually represent? What word or phrase? Because most of them are silly puns, so don't overanalyze it. 10 seconds. Move on to number 5. What is this rebus? Ten more seconds before we move on to number 6. Make your guesses or take some notes. Here's number 6. What word or phrase does this represent? Ten seconds before we move on to number 7. And here it is, less than 10 seconds apparently. What does this represent? Ten-ish seconds. Take notes. Number 8. What is this one? Common words or phrases. Ten-ish seconds. How about number 9? What does this represent?
Rebuses. I love them. One of you guys is sitting out, right? So you don't lose your things. Fair play.
And just about 10 seconds for our final clue. And here it is, number 10. What's represented by this? Don't forget, folks, if you have not used your star, I will not automatically star you. So make sure to circle this round. How about 10 more seconds on this one?
We added our tournament number late. Did you get us?
Hey, I'll throw it. Oh, wait, you're stuck from behind, right? Yeah. Yep. No, I already got you. And I finally got your smartphone last time. You're in third.
And I don't know how much time, but it's ending soon. I'll give you 1 minute from right now to get all those slips in. 1 minute.
I got crazy on 10.
Go for it. Turn it over. I'll see it. Oh, you can throw it in that cup if you don't mind. Thank you.
About 30 seconds to get all those slips in. I think this might have been a little easier for you than intended. That's okay. And all slips should be in now, please. I'll get these scored as quickly as I can. No, that's late. No, you're screwed. That's fine. Remember, it's just trivia.
Sure.
Zach, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, we're going to end a little early tonight. We have to crown the winners of summer tournament. So I'm glad we didn't have a lot of teams.
Sure.
And that last one seemed way too easy because most people got 10. But that's okay, right? Still fun to play with, right?
There is a moment of realization that's very satisfying.
And if somebody gets it, then everybody's like, "Ah." So it's more like a fun team activity than it is a good trivia round. But I'm okay with that.
I think that's just nice.
Yeah,
It's to enjoyment.
there we go. Okay. Ma'am, this is a family bar. Please watch your foul mouth. No, 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 fuck you.
Speak for you. So yes.
Righty, folks, before we get to those final answers, I just have my one little personal pitch here. I spend about 8 to 10 hours every week on these stupid questions. So if you had a good time down here tonight, I would really appreciate if you threw a couple bucks in my little tip jar up here. No pressure, no shame. You only saw half of it. You don't want to see it. Nobody wants to see that. Let's check those answers now to round number 4. I think most of y'all got really good scores on these. If you don't get it, it can be kind of hard to wrap your head around, but most of y'all did quite well. That's working overtime. Get it? What do you want to? I'll get down on my knees later for you, okay?
Yeah.
Literally coming up with these took me a couple weeks. I was kind of proud of myself. I was like, I did so good. I was so good for them. No, I did great. Tell me I'm pretty. That's 4 in policy.
Keep the one.
Yeah, I thought so too. Thank you. I got a job for you planting tulips. Tulips on my moving on. If you put tulip, that was 5. A split second. So we did have top of the gene pool, which, wasn't the worst idea in the world, but we're looking for something else here. High gene, because it's so high in the picture. That's a chicken dinner. I keep thinking thaw, but that what's up to what's going up. And the last one I kind of meant to be challenging, but I think everybody got it almost, so it's not that fun anymore. Oh, here we're still on number 9. That's 4. Get it? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Get it? 4 get it. And this one, I was like, oh, this'll trick them. You guys are smart. Stop being smart. That's Space Invaders. There's a Space Invaders. So first off here, folks, we're going to figure out our winners for tonight's round. We do not need a tiebreaker. It was a nice clean run tonight, all separated by very few points, though. So let's give you that rundown of our final scores here. Then we will announce the winners of our summer tournament. And let me tell you, get some pretty crappy prizes. But they're kind of cool prizes too. We'll figure it out. Oh, I don't have Venmo. I'm old school, but I appreciate you thinking about it. Yeah, have a good one. Oh, we're getting close to the top here. What's going to happen? Who's going to get it? In an extremely tight race tonight, first place is Damn It Pink with a total of 46. Right on their tail is No Pink on this frame with 45. And Come From Behind snuck it out for a bunch of other teams with 44. If you're a part of those teams, come up right now, please. Damn It Pink. No Pink on this frame and Come From Behind. Get your prizes. Then we'll look at our summer tournament and see how you all did. Nothing on this frame. You get 20 whole dollars. Be careful with her. She's creepy. Don't let her tiny hands touch you. You'll be twisted. Congrats. Good job tonight, y'all. If you haven't been around, by the way, we have been doing a summer tournament all summer, and I think my computer made it weirdly sized. So, oh yeah, it sure did. So give me 2 seconds here to sort this out for you. But we have our final scores all put in for, oh, that's why. Hold on here. Give me 2 shakes. I was going to be real smooth, and then I'm like, nah, not. You know me well enough to know that. We got some great prizes, though. We've had 13 weeks of summer trivia. And here is our final block of scores. It'll take a second to pop up. But there was a 19-point difference between first and second, and about 34 different points between second and third. So I'm happy to announce coming in third place for our summer tournament is Hot Tub Goblin Machine. That was your original name. Number 13, are you guys here? Great. Then come on up and get your fun prizes. Is it just you? No, it's a bunch of us. No. Prizes. Everybody get something wonderful. Everybody, Harley. Let's get it. You brought regional 13. Hold on. For third place, this team will be receiving a free piece of drinkware like a mug or a glass or some theme, 2 stickers each, and this really shittily painted dragon. Congratulations. You deserve so much more than that. Where's number 19? Hot Merkin Summer. Come on up. Wet Hot Merkin Summer. You guys come on up, collect your prizes. What's first? Is that you guys? Oh my God, no, there's so much more. So let's pick it out here. Pick it out. First of all, I think most importantly, they get a bright, shiny cock. Look at this beautiful, bright, shiny cock for you. Okay. Again? Grab that cock.
I've had a lot of press.
And it looks like I don't know what else might be in here, but there is at least 6 fun drinkware pieces for you. So congrats. And number 15, Summer Team. Get your butts up here. I can't wait. Summer Team won again by about 19 points. They will be receiving some great Cranky Sam drinkware. This fancy ass horse. Look how fancy this horse is. It's a really fancy horse. I got that in a estate sale. It cost me $10, so you better love it. And last but not least, we have, get the whole team up here if you could, please. Everybody that's around. You guys all come up. First place team, come on up. You can pass this on to folks that have usually been here, do whatever you need to do. But they receive these cheesy little medals that don't have the summer or the year on them, but they do say Trivia Tournament Champions. No. Congratulations. Oh, yes. You can wait for a I'm getting this right along. What's this? This one. And maybe find out from one of them if you want to give one to your other buddy too. Yeah. Again, you guys, thank you all so much for coming out for our tournament this summer. Again, if you look at that screen, those top 3 teams were down here every single week for 13 weeks this summer. So we love to see them down. Be careful of that horse. It's already been broken once. I had to glue its butt on. Don't fuck up that horse's butt. Oh, good. I'm so glad, hon.
Thanks, Reed.
Thank you. So everybody, thank you so much for coming down to Cranky Sam. We do trivia every Wednesday, bingo every Tuesday, live music every Friday. And we do have Oktoberfest, not just for us, but all of the Montana Brewers Association comes down to get to sample, i.e. drink a ton of different Oktoberfest beers from all across the state. Have a good night, guys. That's gonna do it for us. Hope to see y'all next Thursday. Thanks, bud. And again, if you're feeling generous and had a good time, give me $1. Come on, give me $1. I'm gonna use it to buy puppy treats. My little dog is waiting in the car right now because of you assholes. Thanks, guys. He deserves a sweet treat this week.
Face on the face, Tiffany.
Oh my god, I shook because he's so cute. Because he's adorable. That's Spanish. Year and a half. Just turned a year and a half like yesterday. And still such a muppet. He's got even like I thought he was done growing, but he's got even like longer legged, but the rest of his body didn't change at all. And I'm like, yeah, I could tell.
Happy belated birthday. Thank you. Okay. It's for no time. Basically, it's okay. Second.
I don't know. I don't really know how else to do a tiebreaker though, because it can't be a ants like a clean like which is bigger, Japan or California? She shots in there. People are like, I don't know, 50, and it's like the answer was 16,800. You're like, well, some people thought the population of Colombia was 12. Yes, 12 people. Yeah.
We have.
That's the university.
Yeah. Oh, there's probably more there too. That's nice. That's a great drive. And I'm like, you were.
Stays. Fun. Okay. Not as fun anymore. Yeah. And it's really. It's so. What's happening? It's I love the and I know. Rachel made a point something that I didn't realize and had already been saying. Yeah, yeah. And she was like, okay, let's stay. Then okay. And she said I get all dressed. Yeah. And then behind that's all to make yeah, and I just told them that. Yeah. The horse now it's just so it's you like it. Great. That's
Do you want to break down some of this? We should. First thing you're gonna do is turn them off. Watch the cords because there's cords all over. It's a little on-off switch there. We're gonna disconnect everything that we can. So the microphone's one. We're gonna set that right down. Then we're gonna grab this cord and loosely bundle it up. Remember the rubber band program. Hey, how's it going? Good. Rubber bands here for you. Once you get the speaker disconnected, you're going to grab it by the handle. Push up. They're more awkward than petty. Okay.
Oh, good. Okay, because like
Yeah.
it'd be weird if she didn't have them.
Yeah.
But watching that big fat dude that could barely breathe just scoot around
Yeah,
the skateboard was good.
And
Is he a bulldog too? Of course, yeah.